Greetings, hello, I'm Milo, and welcome to maybe the most mainstream game I have played on stream. Because I usually like to play more unknown things, obscure things, you know, because I'm a hipster like that. But this month, our good friend Cameron Regal chose this game for the monthly retro game club that we participate in, that I run. And yeah, I'd never played it before. I don't know too much about it. So it should be an interesting kind of first impression stream. I've also... That's quite loud, isn't it? I've also applied a lot of fun mods to the game. So it should be good to check those out. For starters, I downloaded the SADX Mod Launcher. Well, Mod Installer, rather. That Cameron recommended, which has a bunch of changes that apply to the DX version, which is any of the PC releases fall under that umbrella, that try to bring it more in line with the Dreamcast original version in terms of textures and models and stuff. Oh, okay, I forgot that there were vocal tracks in 3D Sonic. I wonder if this is going to get flagged by YouTube or anything. Copyright and such. We'll see. So yeah, Gibbon's here in chat, and Cameron's here too. Hello. Haven't seen a first time I play this game before. This should be fun. Yeah, I've played a couple of Sonic games. I've always sort of had it on my backlog to play more of them, and I will. One of my favorite games is Sonic Rush on DS. And we'll see that play into some of the mods here today. But yeah, my other, I guess, main 3D experience is I played Sonic Generations, which does have a level based on this game, or rather the HD version has a level and the 3DS version has its own level as well. And I know that elements of this game pop up in things like Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. And oh, there's a sneak preview of one of my mods. Anyway, there's another one. Let's introduce the mods from the character select screen though. Yes, okay. So the SADX Mod Installer comes with a bunch of pre-installed mods. I'll go through them in a bit, but first, here's some of the ones that I've applied. First of all, I've applied to new save files here. All characters unlocked by default. That's a mod by SoloSlacker that I found on Game Banana, which is where I found all the rest of these as well. I also got a 100% save file from a mod by MattBanana153, except it didn't really work. It kind of crashed the game, but the save file that Matt included in the mod was in a file, and I just dropped that in the folder for the game, so I still got the 100% save file. So I'll be able to play the secret Metal Sonic levels, I guess, if I want to. But to play the characters' stories, you can only do that once per save file, which surprised me. So that's why I got the characters unlocked mod there. What else should I say now? Let's launch that second file. Yeah. So here you can see the Blaze the Cat mod by Kai231. On top of that, they recommended applying the Sonic 06 Blaze voice pack. So that's all the voice lines that Blaze had in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 imported into this game. That's by Impersonator. So we'll do a little bit of that, but I'll first show you some of the other ones. So Gamma is unchanged because I figure this is kind of Gamma's only real appearance in the series apart from Sonic Shuffle and Sonic Battle with an asterisk, as Cameron and Gibbon were just telling me about before the stream. So yeah, I've just left him, but there weren't many mods that changed him up much anyway, just gave him new paint jobs and stuff. Big the Cat I haven't changed either, but I had to apply the Classic Amy mod to Amy. This is Dreamcast-style Classic Amy by SoloSlacker. And as Cameron noted, this mod does not have her facial animations in cutscenes. That's going to be a common problem with a lot of these model swap mods, unfortunately. Sonic Adventure has a pretty robust facial animation system that is only used in cutscenes, but there's an extra mod that Cameron recommended called Active Mouths by Speeps Highway, which lets them deform the face model using the facial animation system during gameplay for whatever they have to say or react to during gameplay. So yeah, I like the design of classic Amy a lot more than modern Amy, so I wanted to apply that one. That's really good. Honey the Cat by kawaiikaorichan. There's two versions of this mod. You can apply a Honey version over Amy and also over Knuckles. So since I was going with classic Amy, I've given Knuckles the redesign to be Honey instead. Honey the Cat, of course, was a sort of dummied out character in Sonic the Fighters, later appeared in the HD port. So yeah, kind of a obscure character, but to be honest, it's one of the few female characters in the classic Sonic series, so great one to draw on there. kawaiikaorichan also did this female version of Tails based on a design by theLesbianGem. You can't really see her too well from this angle, but we'll play a bit of her mode as well, so we'll see what changes were made to the design. And yeah, this is the Blaze one. So we'll do a level-less Blaze, but then I'll swap to a different Blaze mod that I found. So just give you a look at this. This is a pretty straight rendition of her modern design as of, her first appearance in Sonic Rush. Yes, theLesbianGem is the username of the designer, yes. That's correct. Okay, so I've seen this cutscene based on testing, but I really haven't seen anything else of the game. Yeah, so Sonic Adventure is an interesting turning point for the series. It redesigned a lot of the characters, it reframed the setting of the series. We're now in a city with humans all around, which hadn't been done before in Sonic, but now is kind of the norm. Oh my gosh, that did not happen before. Actually, I might not have watched this cutscene with that Blaze model applied, so yeah, whoops.
What's up?
Wowee, okay. So she looks fine during gameplay, but maybe some problems in cutscenes. That might actually be a problem with the active mouse. Oh no, because active mouse is only supposed to apply to gameplay. It shouldn't really affect the cutscenes. Yeah, I'll change out this Blaze model after this level, so I can use the other one. And then we can talk about that. But that's just kind of a problem that you run into with mods. A lot of the mods are still in active development, fixing problems like that. I downloaded a bunch of them a few days ago in preparation for this stream, and when I launched the game this morning, like half a dozen of them had been updated by their creators in the meantime. So yeah, that's great that they're still actively working on them and fixing them. This is one of the older ones, and I don't think it's actively being worked on, so yeah, that's just how it is. Alright. Oh, that font on Chaos Zero, it really reminds me of Lego Batman 1, if you ever are familiar with that. It used like a kind of typewriter font for like titles and stuff. Alright, so yeah, based on my brief testing, like I know the basic gameplay stuff, so you can jump, and then pressing jump again does a homing attack, and that's, I guess, how you damage this boss. You can also spin dash, that might work. Oh, no, he jumped away. So yeah, we don't know much about Chaos at this point in the story. I don't know how much I'll be playing through the story, but I do know, thanks to a Sonic comic that I translated. It was a series of comic strips that were originally released on the Sonic website in celebration of, it was like the 20th anniversary or the 25th anniversary or something. So there was some stuff there with Tikal and Chaos, so I think Chaos has something to do with Tikal and maybe the Master Emerald. I don't know the lore. I'm sorry. Oh, Gibbon was looking at game fonts recently. She was utterly appalled by Ogre Battle's PlayStation port changing to the Diablo font. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's an interesting choice. In an effort to look more medieval or something. Makes it really hard to read the text though. Is that the one that's got the crosses in the O's? That's not a good one for just normal text, I think. Oh no, the God of Destruction. That's a common Japanese phrase. Shows up in Dragon Ball Super, of course. What do they call it? Hakaishin? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm the best looking guy here. Yeah, you'll notice also that they didn't change out cutscene audio for this. But they do have Blaze voice clips during gameplay.
Tails. Now, what am I gonna do with you?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm finding out the lore by playing right now, I guess. Yeah, I agree. That font is like okay for titles, but maybe not for normal text. Alright, so I guess, is this a level? Yeah, we've got a timer up, so there's like a hub, which is, again, new to this game, and then levels. But I do want to swap out that Blaze model, so I'll quit now. Oh, okay. Does that put me back at the pool? Right. I don't know why Sonic is even here, but whatever. Okay. So I need to quit the game to relaunch it with the mod package thing. I'll show you what that looks like. Hold on. This one. So you just get a screen like this. If you're on Game Banana, there's a button to just directly open this, which is very friendly. So these are some of the things that the mod installer has by default. Various bug fixes. Input fixes. A smooth first-person camera. More precise frame rate limiter. Onion blur. Oh, that might be blurring the legs. So in the original Dreamcast Japanese release, Sonic's legs blurred when he was running, and then that wasn't in subsequent versions, so they've restored it with that. This is a fun one. Idle chatter. You can press Z, which in my case is bound to R1 at any time, and there's a mechanic in the game where if you're standing still, the characters do a little animation, and they have a voice line, and they have a lot of unique voice lines for each sort of level and environment that they're in. With this mod, you can press a button and have them instantly give that voice line that you might not otherwise hear unless you leave the game sort of idle for a while, which could be tedious. Enable Steam achievements. Okay, whatever. Oh, okay. Yep. So this is restoring a Dreamcast lighting feature that wasn't in it, that was sort of lost in the transition to the DX re-release. This is the big one, I guess, with a lot of textures and models being restored from the Dreamcast version. This was an optional one. The Dreamcast was, of course, an internet-enabled console, and based on there were holiday-themed DLCs that would change the look of the hub world and also add new challenges sometimes, as well as promotional events with products and things, which is very strange. There's even like a Dreamcast celebration event that puts Dreamcast banners up all over Station Square or something. What else? Sound overhaul. Yep. Fixes for sound stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, when you beat the story, it kind of puts you in this state where you can explore the hub and replay levels, but story is over. So I guess that also breaks the time of day, but they fixed it here. This is another one, Dreamcast Characters Pack, which restores the models of the characters to how they looked on the Dreamcast version. They were redesigned again for the DX version, away from that original, big overhaul design that they got from the classic series to Adventure. High resolution graphics for GUI elements, that's nice. And here's where we go into the ones that I've installed, the DC Classic Amy by SoloSlacker, Female Tails, Honey Over Knuckles, all characters unlocked, all character stories, so you don't have to meet them during Sonic story or whatever other story to unlock their character mode. Active mounts, This is the Blaze the Cat one, which I will now disable. And Dreamcast-style Blaze. So this is still in development. The intention is that she's going to replace the main 3 characters with their alternate dimension counterparts. Now, when I read that, I wasn't quite sure what it meant. So I assume, replacing Sonic with Blaze is step 1. Step 2 would be replace Tails with Marine, the raccoon. But who's the 3rd main character? Knuckles? Who's Knuckles' alternate dimension counterpart? Do they replace Eggman with Nega? Let's see, I'm not sure. Just to catch up on chat a bit. Gibbon played this game so much, was a huge Sonic fangirl, and this is in that sweet spot where a lot of enemies and stage stuff retains a sort of classic-ish aesthetic, but it's in 3D now, before it all went more anime in Sonic Adventure 2. Cameron says, if you play SA2 first, like I did, you miss how much of a bridging of the gap Adventure 1 was. By the way, all those low-poly anime people are interactable NPCs with dialogue that changes throughout the story. Oh my gosh, such detail. Makes it fun on a replay to try and read it all. Yeah. Cam suggests that maybe Silver is replacing Knuckles. Possible, but yeah, otherwise Nega. Yeah, so Marine hasn't been implemented yet. Stage 1 has only been done, which is replacing Sonic with Blaze at this point. Okay, so we can launch it again, and I'll go through the game proper now. So my intention here is to show off these character mods that I've installed by playing a little bit of each of their story, which will also give you an idea of how the story modes work and intertwine with each other, which is pretty interesting. And then I've been recommended by Cameron and Gibbon, as well as Loreline on Discord, that Gammas is the one to do if you're only going to do one. So that's what I'm going to do. You'll notice also that Blaze's icon has been replaced here, and the text. So the idea with this mod is Blaze has been redesigned to fit in more with the Dreamcast-style models of the original cast. So while the other one was just sort of an import of her modern design, this one is a new design that's evoking that, as Gibbon said, the sort of bridge between classic and modern that the original Dreamcast version of Adventure really is. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't change the window back. I'll do that. I got it. This one. Nope. This one. Okay. Sorry about that. There's the Blaze I was talking about. Sorry. The adventure fields in this are surprisingly dense with incidental content. Spent a lot of time just running around exploring, says Gibbon, and it seems somewhat restrictive by today's standards, but at the time it felt like a gigantic world, full of new and exciting secrets. Yeah, so sorry about that. Alright, Blaze, let's go. So as you can hear there, this also has voice lines imported. I don't know the origin of these ones particularly. Wait, what? Is this like a previously on? Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's fun. So if you take a break, it'll remind you on what was happening in the story. I've got to go save Tails right away. That's a cool feature. Okay. Ah yes, normal head. No hideous nightmare head here. But again, the cutscene audio is still the default Sonic stuff. They couldn't replace that easily without re-recording a lot of stuff. And yeah, no facial animation either. Oh well, it's fine. It's a small price to pay, prioritizing actual gameplay over the cutscenes. Okay. So there's some of the new animation that was added. Blaze has her spin jump. Yeah, a different kind of spin jump from Sonic Rush compared to Sonic's one. Okay, so how do I talk to people? Square. I'm Mr. Know-It-All. Here's a clue. Grab the spinning rings. It's important. As long as you've got the rings, you'll be okay, even if you hit any hazards. Now you know. Oh, and don't worry if the view suddenly changes. It does that sometimes. Just keep moving in the direction you want. It may take a little time to get used to it, so keep trying. This is the game designer directly talking to us. A plane crashed over there at the beach. I hope the pilot's okay. Mr. Sonic, please, go see if you can save him. Well, you're not going to do anything about it, I see. Just my luck. A monster appears, then a plane falls. I came here to relax. This is unbelievable. Oh. Blaze has no problem being underwater. Whoops. Trying to talk. I guess you can't talk to that one. Alright, let's go save Tails. I think she's been waiting long enough. Oh, but first, a TV. Please. Welcome to Emerald Coast. Okay, so Emerald Coast was the level that they used in Sonic Generations 3DS. So I'm a bit familiar with this. I know there's going to be dolphins at some point, so I'm very excited about that. Oh, you can destroy the environment? Very cool, very cool. So yeah, Blaze has the spin dash as well, but it looks a little different. Seems to work the same though, which is nice. So we don't have a whole new playstyle to get used to. Oh, there they are! I'm so happy. Oh, cool. Fun. Whoa, okay. So I know that you can homing bounce onto those bumper things, which is good. The homing attack is really a concession to making this fast-paced gameplay work in 3D, and I think it works really well with that. I'm familiar with this from Generations and a bit of Rush as well. Of course, Generations 3DS is essentially Rush 4. Oops! After Dimps did Rush Adventure, and then the DS version of Colors, which is very similar in style of gameplay. It's unofficially called Colors 3 by fans. Oh, the Orca! Lovely. Oh yeah, this is going to attack me, isn't it? It's so big! That's enormous. Whoa. The deforming boardwalk is really fun. Okay. Whoa! Yeah, so this is an iconic set piece. I know, because they call back to it all the time. It's in Generations, it's in All-Stars Racing. Yeah, so one thing I admire about these 3D Sonic games, well, some of them, I don't know if they all do it like this, but they're like fast-paced, action-based stages, but you can also stop and explore sometimes and get rewarded for it. Whoops. Okay. This is a really nice vibe here. And again, what we're seeing here is a representation of what the original Dreamcast version would have been like, even though I'm playing the Steam release, thanks to those mods. Okay, so speed shoes. And then immediately fall in a puddle. Okay. So yeah, it is interesting seeing how they've adapted kind of dynamics of the 2D games to 3D here, where one of the big dynamics of 2D Sonic is if you play well, you're rewarded with like an upper path through the level, which might have less hazards or whatever. So right there, if I guess done better, I could have hit those bumpers up the top instead of falling in the lake down below. And this kind of surreal geometry, oh, I don't know if that was intended, but okay. Yeah, I think it's really weird and cool how this kind of almost seems like a real place at times, but then the walkway just curves up and goes away, and it's kind of strange in that way. And yeah. Hello, bunny. Oh, you actually have to run over the animals to rescue them? Okay, I didn't know this. Oh boy. I'm trying to remember if the Orca was even in Lego Dimensions. There's a Sonic level and a Sonic world. And a lot of it is still evoking this era. Dolphins! In Generations 3DS, I think you even sort of bop on the noses of dolphins to get over a little gap at one point. So yeah, very cool stuff. I'm enjoying this. Thank you for
That was
picking it for us,
so-so.
Cameron. Oh, there's Tails. Okay, great.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
Is it?
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yeah. So you can get a better look at the redesign of Tails now.
Pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Oh, the animals you can collect have a use. Huh.
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply.
Okay, so the facial animation does work on Tails. That's what it's supposed to look like for everybody.
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald.
That seems dangerous.
Yep. I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane?
Tails really sounds like a young person.
You gotta come
I don't know
over to
who
my
the voice
workshop,
actor
Sonic.
is.
I've got something I've gotta show
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I'm having a nice time, thanks.
It's in the Mystic Ruins. If
Did the
that's
animals have
way,
anything
like
to do with the
saying,
Chao
let's
Garden?
go.
Because that's one thing I know you can do between levels in this game. There's kind of a little pet raising simulation almost, which is based on the earlier Nighttopians A-Life system that was in Knights, that was like kind of a weird background element in that game that you never really directly interact with. But yeah, they sort of went with that as it's a way of having NPC characters that sort of have their own like life to them, and they do things and grow and change. I'm struggling to describe it, but that's sort of what A-Life means, is artificial life. What's this about? Oh, are these the dash ring things that you can go through? No? Whatever. I'll just skip that. Yeah. So I don't know how to get to the Chao Garden. Maybe we'll get there at some point. But yeah, look at this. Running freely around in a 3D hub. It had never been done before, asterisk, because it had sort of been done before in Sonic Jam, which was a compilation for the Saturn with some classic Sonic games, as well as a 3D hub to run around in. That hub was kind of the remnant of a game project that never was completed. And Sonic Adventure itself started as a Saturn idea and kind of got reworked over time. You can see art for it with the characters in a more classic mode of design. But of course they were redesigned through an intra-Sega contest where 4 different designers had a crack at giving them new looks. The winner of that contest, of course, was Yuji Uekawa, of course. The Sonic R character designer. Sonic R, of course, is the racing game on the, I want to say Saturn. I don't know what to do next. Hold on. Oh, there's a map? Oh, look at that. That's cool. Huh. Okay, so what am I doing right now? I'm just, yeah, I'll explore. Hello, man. Oops. Oops. I'm trying here, I'm trying. Oh, I'll try a different button. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, how nice. Okay, let me see. Given says, going back and collecting animals for use. That was another thing that occupied... yes, they're for the Chao Garden. Hey, I got it. Cameron says that Tails was voiced by an actual child, apparently at Yuji Naka's insistence. Of course, Yuji Naka is the director of Sonic Adventure. It was a point of contention with the voice director. Wow. Yeah, I can imagine. Never work with children or animals, they say. But it works. Whenever they get like adult women to voice like young boys, you can tell that it's not a real young boy. But in this case, you can tell it is, so that's good.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins.
Oh, okay. So there is a ring dash, but you need to collect equipment. That's sort of one of the mechanics in this game that's sort of... the conception of this game, part of it was adding RPG elements to Sonic, and I guess that's one of them, as well as having a more involved story, is that over time you collect things that give you new abilities in this game, which are also reflected in the character models. There's a mod that Cameron linked the other day that disables the character model changes because they're a little bit... they make the design a little bit busy. Okay, so the train's here. Let's go on the train. Oh wow, that's interesting. By Sonic Adventure 2, the voice actor for Tails had aged out of being able to play him, and his brother took over. That's fascinating. Okay, Tails wants... thank you for keeping me on track there, Cameron. Tails wants you to go to the train station and take a ride to the Mystic Ruins, he says. So I have just stumbled upon that, but thanks for letting me know. Let's talk to some people. Where the exploration party? Searching for the ruins. I'm still new here, so they don't let me go very far. Whoop. 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 Oh, that same button is the spin attack button. I was using a different button, but I guess it's the same one. Anyway. So yeah, let's explore. We can check our map. Aha, I'm on the way to Tails' workshop already, so that's what we need to do. Oh, they call the train a trolley? Oh no, that's a different one. Okay. We haven't seen the trolley yet. Oh.
If it isn't Sonic!
Who's that? Is that Eggman?
Look, it's a giant talking egg. Silence.
Rude.
I am Dr. Roboto.
Classic
The
wisecracks.
scientific genius in the world. Whatever you say, Eggman. Enough! I've got...
Oh yeah, this is another of the retcons or like setting
You're always
re-establishments.
no good. Now what do you want?
In Japan, he was always known as Eggman. In the West, he was known as Robotnik. And this game, in the localization, attempts to reconcile the two.
You big loser.
Or else I'll take them from you by force, the hard way.
Okay. Yep, very impressive. Okay, boss fight time, I guess. This is the environment where you start to see some of the fruits of Sonic Team's research in developing this game. Side note, it's interesting, like, usually when I play games I do research into the developer, try and tell you something about them. With this one, like I said before, I don't usually play a game this mainstream, so like, hey, Sonic Team, ever heard of them? Yeah, they made Sonic the Hedgehog and like a bunch of other Sonic games. As well as, you know, Knights and Knights into Dreams, rather, and Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, things like that. Ristar, sorry, of course it's Ristar, why would it be Ristar? Yeah, anyway. That's just a thing. Sonic Team, look them up. So yeah, an interesting kind of development tidbit. Like, okay, so that's the other thing about playing a game like this is a lot of people are going to know more about the game than I do, so I will be less able to like bring you interesting facts about the game that you hadn't heard before. But anyway, it is interesting looking into, you can find this kind of stuff on Sonic Wiki or whatever, like anecdotes about the development staff who went on a big trip all together to Central and South America, visiting a bunch of different sites. You can even see the direct reference in the character of Tikal, who is an ancient echidna character, named after a ruined city in South America. But yeah, this area has a lot of ruins that are directly inspired by sites that they visited there, like Machu Picchu and a bunch of other ones that I don't remember the names to right now. So let's what's this one? Let's do another like proper level, and then I'll try another character's story so I can get through them and then get to Gamma's mode. Wow. So Sonic, or rather Chaos. Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. Oh no, we better stop that from happening. Why is he assuming he'll work for him? I gotta assume that's gonna backfire on him at some point.
Let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get
Chaos
away
is a
with
cool
this,
character
can we?
design, and it's part of what they wanted to do to show off the power of the Dreamcast with that kind of liquid character model and the transparency and stuff. All that was stuff that they hit upon based on the capabilities of the Dreamcast, so that's cool. Okay, yes, we can't let him get away, of course, of course. Let's go. Let's explore. Oh, did I find a secret? What was that? Whatever. Oh, what's this? It's an invisible wall. Okay. Whee! Well, let's see. Look at the map. Where should we be heading to? Oh, the trolley. I still didn't see it. Very cool. Where's Chao when you need him? They do some jokes in LEGO Dimensions with Chao being annoying and tutorial-y, and Sonic kind of going, yep, okay, Chao, thanks. Actually, come to think of it, Sonic's very first voice line in this game, oh yeah, this is happening. I recognize that straight away because he says that in LEGO Dimensions as one of his entry clips. Like whenever a character gets summoned, they always say a couple of things, or one of a few things. And his line is, oh yeah, this is happening. And then he goes, that sounded cooler in my head. Which I think is funny. And a direct reference to this game. Oh, this game does have an Chao equivalent. Okay. Wait, did I just find Chao Garden? Where am I? Whistle. Okay, so the animals that I've rescued, only a couple of them, are here. Or yeah, maybe just one, the rabbit. Hello, rabbit. Oh, I can pick him up? Hello. Okay. Of course, rabbits have been around since the first game because one of the freedom fighters in Sonic the Comic by Fleetway Editions is based on the rabbit, Johnny Lightfoot, who would eventually be called on to make the ultimate sacrifice. So silly. So here's a Dreamcast VMU. That's cool. There was a feature on the Dreamcast version where you could transfer a Chao to the VMU and do something. Play minigames, maybe? Carry it around like a virtual pet? I don't know. Yeah, so Cameron also says that Chao replaced the character from this game going forward. But still not sure who that is. Was that a hint? Is that telling me to go back to Station Square? Oh, what's this? What is that? It looks like Robotnik's head. I don't know what to do with that. There's 3 Chao Gardens in total. One of them is back in the city. And Gibbon misses VMUs. Such a good concept. I would love a VMU type unit for Switch. The last comparable thing I could think of is the Poké Walker for Heart Gold and Soul Silver on DS. You could transfer a Pokemon to it, take them out with a pedometer. It's apparently a pretty accurate pedometer.
Tails' workshop should be around here somewhere.
Oh, I need to go back to the workshop? Okay, never mind. Well, I've had fun exploring anyway. By the way, let's try out that idle chatter feature. I'm going to press the button.
It must get pretty lonely here.
And again.
Let's get started already. Let's get started already.
Okay, so some Sonic lines, some Blaze lines. Alright, so let's go visit Tails. Oh wow, look at this. Got fully modeled interior spaces. But how do I progress? Excuse me? Also, I'm like clipping into walls and stuff. I don't know if that is supposed to happen. I'm gonna guess not. Okay. So, yeah, and the Pocket Station on the PlayStation 1, yeah. Japan only, of course. Yeah, so Cam clued me in there. There's a red floating ball of light in some places in the overworld. That's your hint system. Again, saying something and then thanks to chat delay, I've done it before the chat pops up, so sorry about that. The Windstone, it looks like a key. The design must mean something. Okay, where are you getting that information from? I guess I'll take it inside. Nope. Okay. Oh, maybe I can put it on that, like, nest that I found earlier with the Eggman face. Is the red floating ball, is that Tikal? Like, because she's dead in this point of the game. She's a ghost. So is that her spirit that's guiding me? That's my guess. Based on what knowledge I have. Okay. And as Cameron says, advancing here is what is where a bit of the RPG stuff comes in. Oh, that's true. There was some GameCube to Game Boy Advance link cable stuff like in Billy Hatcher. Yeah, you could play some minigames, including a Knights 2D minigame in Billy Hatcher, or from Billy Hatcher, sent to the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, there was some cool stuff there. Well, I don't know what to do this. But time is ticking on, and I want to try some of the other characters' stories too. So I'm really about to give up unless somebody wants to give me a direct hint on what to do with this thing. Oh, thank you, camera. Thank you so much. Okay, great. Ah, a wind place. Well, that's obvious. Yes, okay. So let's go in here and get our second action stage. I'll do this one and then I'll try out another character's story. Okay. Oh, cool. Let's just destroy all this infrastructure. Oops. Okay. Apparently, I briefly had a shield, which is a concept from Sonic 3. Oh, okay. Got some chameleon badniks there. Whoa! Okay, cool. Of course, in that tumbling state, you can't do a spin jump or a homing attack or whatever. Whee! Oh, this is beautiful. What? Excuse me? Okay. Alright. I guess I shouldn't have jumped, because that's sort of a scripted thing that just pulls you along. Whoa, too fast. Too fast. Okay, we're getting some big storms here. I'm not the only one destroying the windmills around here. What the? Okay. This is getting really wild.
Straight up. You should be able to get out of the tornado.
Thanks, Tikal. I assume that you're Tikal. Oh, whoa. Okay. Bit of perspective problems here. Luckily, we do have a drop shadow.
On panel number 1. It
Okay.
will take you to panels 2 and 3.
Oh, I see.
Jump
And
as
then,
soon as you
yeah,
land
yeah,
on a panel, or else you'll fall.
You said it too slow, Tikal. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Whee! Why can't Tails help me fly like he did in Sonic 2? Okay. We're out of the storm, I guess. Very high in the sky. Whoa. Haha. Yeah, the camera movements, while disorienting, like, are very exciting. Like, they make it feel very cinematic. Ooh. I like how Tails is following me around, though. It's nice, even if she's not really doing anything to help me explicitly. It's just fun to have someone with you in a level, keeping you company, you know. That's a cool thing that happens in video games. Oh, I don't know if I want speed shoes right now. Wait, this worked before. Okay. So I had to jump attack instead of spin attack? Whatever. Okay. Oh, okay. Unflattering view of Tails there. Whoa. Alright, yeah, so this thing. Whoa. Okay. I think they were in generations. Rockets to hold on to. Whoa. Whoa. It's a bit much at times, don't you think? It's like, what's going on? 40 rings at once? So Sonic, or Blaze in this case, literally walking on air. Oh my gosh. Oh, hello, bird. Okay. It's just so wild. Like, this is the power of the Dreamcast. Look at this. Amazing. No other game is quite like this. Except for the games that are imitating this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. My neck. What are we doing? Ah! Just a thrill ride. Oh, here we go. It's a Chaos Emerald. Great. We're definitely looking for those.
Yes.
Yes! Okay, each stage, Gibbon says, has like 2 halves, usually punctuated by some transition cutscene to mask the loading zone. Oh, excuse you. I was just having fun, thanks very much. I don't really like being ranked, you know, platformers. Alright, so that's fun, that's great. That was a brief look at Sonic's story mode, or Blaze in this case. We're going to do a level or 2 of, maybe just 1, if we want to get through Gamma. We'll just go through them in order. So, Tails. Here I come, Sonic. I like this redesign too. I like it when the characters wear clothes. I think it's a little weird when they're naked. Even though they're cartoon animals, you know, it's fine, but
all systems go, full speed ahead.
I do like a little bit more to their design there. Even if it's just like in one of the Sonic riders, free riders, one of those games, they all have like goggles and gloves and stuff. I think that's really cool. Yeah. Oh, the original Sonic Adventure doesn't actually rank you, says Cameron. They just picked a really dour voice line for Blaze there for some reason. Okay. Well, she is hard on herself. That's one of her character traits, so I guess it makes sense. Yeah, Blaze. My hero. This is 1998. Amazing.
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come down.
Just thinking about what else was out at that time.
It's not like you to crash like that.
This is really impressive.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply. and it's not fully compatible yet.
So this is an interesting thing. We've seen this cutscene before in Sonic's story, but it's slightly different when we see it in Tails' story. So each character has their own perspective on the story. You might get different cutscenes altogether in different places, or if, you know, they're participating in the same cutscene, it'll just be a little bit different, which is nice. Yeah, I thought the C was a rank, but Cam says it was just refers to the mission type of beating the stage. Mission type of beating the stage. Okay, okay. Well, I'm not sure what exactly that means, but okay, good to know. That it's not a rank. I know that much at least. Okay. So that other door just didn't work, so we'll go at this one. So what can Tails do? Instead of a homing attack, she's got a hover. Very cool. Instead of the spin dash, we have a tail attack, which turns into a roll at high speed. So I was paying attention. She said that we were going to go to the ruins on the train. So same basic progression as Sonic's mode right now. And that is the station, of course. I thought it was a town hall or something when I first saw it, but no, of course, there's a sign.
Go to the Mystic Ruins. You might find something.
And I will take note of those red orbs now. If you were watching closely at the very start of Sonic's story mode cutscene, the helicopter flew over, and then that orb was actually following it. So it's seeding that as a thing throughout this game. And I guess we're going to find out later that it's Tikal. I assume. I don't know. Alright, so we know what we're doing this time. Tails' flight is actually pretty cool. Pretty powerful.
Well. If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
So there's a few little problems with the model during cutscenes, like the eyes were clipping incorrectly and
The
stuff.
most cunning scientific genius in the world!
Yeah, right, Dr. Eggman.
Enough! I've been working on a master plan, but now it's time to put it to work!
That usually means trouble coming from you.
So yeah, we have all these different playable characters. That's a really cool thing about this game. That was, of course, a feature in previous Sonic games. You could play as Tails and Knuckles in various classic games. You had a whole raft of playable characters in Knuckles Chaotix on the 32X, of course. But yeah, here they all have really distinct playstyles, whereas they were kind of similar to each other in the classic games. And that was kind of one of the things, that was one of the goals of this game, was including different playstyles, especially given what's possible in 3D. So they all have, yeah, different abilities and stuff. I think it's even more pronounced in Sonic Adventure 2, where Tails is like piloting around a mech and shooting baddies and stuff.
All systems, full
Whoop.
power!
Tail swipe, yeah. So this is going to be the same boss fight, but then we might get a different action stage afterwards. Maybe the same one, actually, since Tails was with me during the previous level that I played. But yeah, that's one of the cool features of having the separate characters, is doing the same stages, but doing them in a slightly different way. But we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, exactly. Cameron says, I know it's not for everyone, but I miss being able to play as this many different characters in 3D Sonic. Totally. It's a common criticism when people talk about the series these days, but I think it is really cool to have a lot of different playstyles. As long as they're good. Because now I'm thinking of when Spyro introduced a bunch of other characters, which were often side modes. Like here, each character has a featured story on equal footing. And, well, I can't speak to how well they all stack up against each other, but
Too easy.
a lot of the time I feel in Sonic 3 and A Hero's Tale and whatever other games have the other playable characters, like it's not as fun, and you spend the whole time thinking, I wish I was playing a Sonic, wish I was playing a Spyro right now, because that's a lot more fun to do as a player. So it can be a distraction.
Monster?
Monster! Uh-oh.
Yes, 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 it's really happening. Just as the stone tablet said it would.
Hear this, Sonic?
Chaos' strength increases every time I give him a Chaos Emerald.
All he needs is 7 emeralds to become invincible. Then he will turn Station Square into rubble, upon which I will build the ultimate city.
A lot of the games still have multiple playable characters though. Like Heroes, of course, has tons. You got all your different teams with 3 characters each in trios. With Unleashed, you're Sonic the whole time, but you have 2 different play styles. And
Thank goodness they're gone.
as far as
Good riddance.
reception is concerned, I don't think that was as successful.
You're
People don't
right.
like the
Yeah,
night stages.
stop. And he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right?
What was
So
after
do you
that?
say,
Was that Sonic 06
Let's
after
find
that? That
more
had a
emeralds
few
from
different
the
playable
Eggman.
characters. Blaze, of course, was in that one. Generations had the 2. And Forces has 3 different play styles as well. So it was over here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Oop. Yeah.
You should be able to find a shortcut if you fly.
Oh, a shortcut, huh? Where exactly? Maybe up here? Oh, oh, okay.
You made it!
Oh, was that the shortcut? That's not flying, that's falling with style. Okay, well,
Hey, hey, hey!
I do have a kind of glide. So Tails has a lot of horizontal
Tails.
motion with her while falling,
Hey, hey, hey!
but I've just missed, so now I'm doomed. Okay.
Come on!
Oh, is this a race? You've got like
Be able to find
the
a
2
shortcut.
heads on the screen down there, showing your kind of progress through the level. Oh boy. Oh no. Well. I tried to recover from that, but I didn't make it. Notice also how the mod has even replaced the character head on the bar at the bottom with blazes, so yeah. Great job by kawaiikaorichan there, who's responsible for both of the character mods in effect right now. Very cool stuff.
Run through the dash ring and you will
Is this
speed
it?
up for a while.
Was that the shortcut? Maybe. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Cool. Shortcuts. Yeah, well said. Cameron said, I love Tails' gameplay in this. It's basically just leaning into Tails' ability to completely break 3D level design. Yeah. In the classic games, Tails breaks 2D level design too, but yeah, I do like that. And it's not like it completely breaks it, because there's still, you know, sections like this, and there's a lot of traversal you have to do that you still have to do. It doesn't just give you a free pass past it because they can fly for a while, you know? So yeah, that's a good look at how Tails will handle a similar level pretty differently, but and also they added things to it to change it up and give it a new experience. Level C completed. So what does that actually mean in this case? I have no idea still. Okay. So that's a little bit of Tails. Let's try... Oh yeah, we're running along here. I wanted to wrap up the character look by an hour so I could do another hour on Gamma, but now we'll just keep going however long it takes. It's fine. Alright, Honey. So Honey is replacing Knuckles in this case. If you apply the Honey as Amy mod, she'll have a big hammer, of course. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. So this isn't actually the first 3D Sonic game. That would be Sega Sonic the Hedgehog in arcade, but also Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, also known as 3D Blast. Is that the same one? Or I might have messed that up. But anyway,
I don't know why I was given this job. Why it was
music.
my fate.
Cameron was saying that it's
Destined to be here
music from 3D
forever.
Flicky's Island rearranged in this game because it shares Jun Sunue as a composer. Whoa, okay. That character model swap looks a bit odd. Oops, is the game crashing? Yes, the game crashed. Sorry about that. I'll skip that cutscene, then we can play as Knuckles. Something, yeah, a bit of a problem with the character model swap in the cutscene there. That caused the game to crash, I think. So hopefully kawaiikaorichan does fix that soon. She is working on these mods. She did an update to the Dreamcast Blaze one,
Select your character.
as I said, so hopefully that gets ironed out as well. I'll just mash through this now.
As far back as I can remember.
Good, it does let us
I've been
skip.
living.
That's lovely. Another pre-rendered one, but now that I'm skipping, we might as well keep going. Oh, Honey's such a cool
It's up to me
design.
to find the
Uh-oh.
missing pieces of the master.
When I see that, I better skip, just in case. So bizarre. It looks like one of those, like, evil variants from the comics. Anyway. Honey the cat is actually... okay, let's check out the abilities, yeah. So Sonic... Knuckles can glide with the jump button. And punch with a punch combo. Do I have a jump attack? Not really. Maybe I'll get one later. Alright, Takal, what do I do?
You should be able to get into City Hall.
City Hall, so where's that now? What are magical orbs of light for if not guiding you to somewhere? Okay, so this road was blocked off before in Sonic and Tails' stories, but Knuckles can progress and proceed. Wow. Knuckles is mad. Oh, okay. So Cameron's now explaining to me what the C letter means when you complete a level. If you replay a stage, it will give you a harder win condition to beat the stage with, such as finish with 50 rings or finish in a time limit, etc. Those missions will be B and A. Oh, good to know. Thank you.
Keep your eyes on the radar to find the pieces
All
of
right,
the
so Knuckles, rather than like fast-running action gameplay, has these more exploration-based stages. I know a little bit about this from people talking about it, but I believe the kind of collectibles here are randomly placed, so it's never the same on multiple playthroughs. Now that might only be the case in the second game, but I'm not sure. In the second game, him and Rouge have very similar gameplay. Yeah, so here it's about exploring a space, which is gameplay that I really enjoy a lot of the time. Oh, a shield. Nice. Oh, you can ding the bell and you get rings. Lovely. What's brown and sounds like a bell? What's brown and sounds like a bell? Dung. Yeah, that's from Monty Python. Okay. Aha! Found it. I don't know why the indicator on the bottom of the screen keeps changing though. Oh, so I've got one, which means I now have two left, I think is what that means. And it was flashing when it was nearby, I think. Help me to go. Oh, whoa. Am I destroying policemen? ACAB, people. ACAB. I guess it was a robot because an animal came out. Yeah, is that a robot? Does it look like a robot? Yeah, I guess it is. Oh no, the car just ran into me. Took my shield away. The animals are so cute.
This way.
Oh, well, I wasn't listening to Tikal. Sorry. I was too busy talking about something else that wasn't important. Yeah, so Takal did explain to me at the start how these stages work, but whatever. Ooh, cool. Okay. Whoa. Okay, it's flashing now. Ooh, a kangaroo. Or a wallaby or something. Very cute. Hello. Oh wait, it's got long ears. What is that? It could be like a kangaroo mouse. There's smaller marsupials that have similar body shapes.
Keep your eyes on the radar to find the pieces of the emerald.
Is the radar the thing at the bottom? I guess. Yeah. Okay, so it's flashing now. I need to go back up there. Can I go this way, like this? Oh yeah, there we go. Don't know if that was intended. Let's stop flashing. Ah! Okay, those billboards were intangible and I just fell down through them. What's this? I guess not important. Ow. Bit of head texture replacement there, or model replacement. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna get back on that rooftop, like I did before. Can I climb the walls? Oh! I didn't know Knuckles could do that. Oh, look at that! And I just saw the emerald over there. Great. I don't know if these are emeralds. These are shards of the Master Emerald, maybe? Cameron was impressed that I got this far without knowing that I could climb walls. Yeah, of course. Knuckles can even do that in classic games, can't he? Yeah. Okay. That's the other Knuckles ability. He takes his spiky fist with their, what do you call them, finger joints, and he shoves them into a wall and climbs like that, like they're crampons. Alright, so that was a sample of the Knuckles gameplay. Let's give a quick go of Amy and I guess Big, why not? Before diving deeper into Gamma's campaign. She looks so weird with those long legs, but oh well. Okay. Again, this is DC Classic Amy by SoloSlacker. We haven't actually met Amy in the story so far, so I don't know what the context is for her role in this game. I love this.
Gee, I'm bored. Every day's the same old thing. Same place, different day. I miss the good old days.
And I'm the only hedgehog living in a city full of humans.
Chasing bad guys and blowing them away.
Okay. Sonic CD references, I guess.
And there's nothing left to do.
He's gone?
With Shop Till I Drop, there was always something fun to do with Sonic around. I really miss him.
You know, there's a difference between
Hey,
shopping and
what's
grocery
going on
shopping.
here? Is there an eclipse today or what? Nobody
I don't know.
forecast a storm or anything.
Yeah, I guess not. Uh-oh. Her expressionless face says so much. Oh, wow. So this is what we saw in the earlier intro. Don't know why we've got red bars on the side of the screen now. They weren't red before, but yeah, I guess the sort of pre-rendered FMVs are rendered in 4:3 because of the Dreamcast. This is a widescreen PC version.
Eggman, can it be? What's that?
This mod comes with a shipping dynamic. Oh, what?
Watch it! Watch it! Ow! You should watch where you're going, buddy!
Do you mean shopping or shipping?
Hey, are you alright? You look kind of hurt.
Who's this bird? It's a flicky. Is this part of the mod?
What's
Was the flicky something else in the original game?
Ah! Uh-oh!
What do you mean shipping with Amy and Blaze? I ship that. Yeah, Blaze carrying Amy in her arms, yeah. Okay, good point.
That was one of
And
Eggman's robots.
Given confirming that it was a
He
flicky in
must
original.
have captured you, and somehow you got
game.
away, right? Don't worry, I'll protect you.
So Amy gets a little animal body, that's awesome.
I'll do my best to keep us both from harm. I'll stand by you all the way.
Oh, animal body. Okay, hello man. Whoops. I'll just... Okay, so you can just pick up people, I guess? I'm gonna put you... I'm gonna throw you into the park. Okay, hello. Is this guy T-posing? Yeah, you should have a rest on this bench. Whoops. Here, this is a therapeutic hammer. Yeah. Just gonna put you here. There we go. I don't know if that's intended, but there you go. So Amy's got the Pico hammer. This is kind of a big part of her character going forward, including her playable appearances in the Sonic Advance games. She has no alternate jump ability after jumping. That's okay. We have an air attack with the hammer, which is very cool. Her depiction in the Fleetway Sonic the comic, like there was an Adventures arc, but Amy had gotten a lot of characterization before that as a leader, and her signature weapon was a crossbow. So she kept that even after the adventure adaptation. I think he went into the hotel. Oh, they're on strike. We're protesting in order to improve our working conditions. Go for it, dude. It may be a long fight, that's for sure. Yes, unionize. I will stand with you. I am in solidarity. Let us beat the man over the head with a hammer. Seriously though, I do have to go find Sonic. Now where? Yeah, here's the main door of the hotel. Oh, sorry, Cameron was telling me there's an NPC that explains what's going on here. Talk to the little girl walking around. And Gibbon says, Amy, ironically, has the best gameplay in the Sonic Advance titles, which Cameron agreed to. So was that the little girl you meant, or am I supposed to find a different one? Because I can go back to the other part of the city. Amy doesn't run as fast as the others, which is actually good. Sometimes, because you can feel a little bit out of control sometimes with Sonic's incredible running speed. So I do appreciate being a little bit more manageable. If you talk to those guys outside the station in Sonic's story, they complain about how wages and long hours, about low wages and long hours leading up to the strike. So there's continuity between the different stories there. This is like a toy shop. Hello. Come on in, Amy. Make yourself at home. Oh, I'm well known here. I'm a regular at the toy shop. Here's a little girl. I'll just hit her with a hammer and then I'll talk to her. That sure fooled me. There's a statue in front of the burger shop. That would scare the stuffing out of me at night. I assume that's not the one we're trying to find right now. Statue at the burger shop. I was just there, right? I took cover from the... Oh! It's a statue! I thought it was a bugged out T-posing man, but it's a statue. Kind of a reference to the Colonel Sanders statues at KFC's. KFC, of course, is very big in Japan after a successful campaign to make buying fried chicken a tradition at Christmas. And now it's just the done thing. And that's how KFC got a foothold in the Japanese market. I don't see any other little girls right now. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, okay. So when you said there's an NPC that explains what's going on here, I thought you just meant with the story, but no, you did mean to explain about the Burger Man. Yeah. Yeah, okay. She explains why you could pick up that man. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I'm a bit clueless sometimes. Okay, to the hotel. I wonder what an Amy level looks like. Hello, doorman. Sonic? I saw him heading towards the casino. Okay. So this is like a wild goose chase here, or what? Oops, sorry. No, not with you. Well, sorry, jeez. Just making conversation. So, the casino. That's... Wait, what's this? This looks like a switch, but I guess not. Okay, we're heading to the casino. Map, please. Casino area. Oh, through the hotel. Okay. I'm glad there's very little loading times. That's nice. So this door was kind of closed before. Alright, cool. This was correct.
Oh, Sonic!
That's not Sonic.
My hero!
I ship it. Yeah, this was kind of a problem in the American comics with by Archie. Like, there's this whole romantic angle between Amy and Sonic, but the way they'd characterize Amy up to that point was that she's a very young girl, and they wanted there to be more of an explicit romantic thing between them. So they like magically aged her up physically, which is totally creepy and weird. But that's par for the course for Archie comics, Archie Sonic comics anyway, for that era anyway. Everyone was happier when A and Flynn took over, I think. Okay. So now we're chasing Sonic again. Hello, TV. Oh, closed? That's fine. Closed forever. Destroy gambling institutions. Okay, I guess that guy is just friends with Amy. That's interesting. Hello? Fair enough. Oh, that's much more sinister. Now that we have the context that she's actually wandering over to the casino. Lady, you have a gambling problem. Get professional help. We'll fight till we drop, but I wouldn't want to lose my job over it. Wow. Okay, what are we doing now? What are we doing now? Gimmon says, yeah, that was just a thing in comics. It happened in Green Lantern too, now that I think about it. Wow. And Cameron tells me that everyone who lives in Station Square seems to like Amy. I guess she's just a nice neighbor. I like that characterization. Because too often people focus on, or like the games and the media themselves focus on Amy's like creepy obsession with Sonic. But hey, look at all these people talking to her. She has a whole life outside of that.
Wasn't there a place where you couldn't get in alone?
Yes, there was. It's this place over here that says cute couples only. And look, Blaze is right here waiting for us. I can think of no cuter couple than classic Amy and Blaze the Hedgehog. Sorry, Blaze the cat. Amy's the hedgehog, Blaze the cat. I knew that. And Blaze's head is still doing that weird 180 degree flip around thing. No, 360 even.
Huh?
Huh? What?
It says cute couples can get in free.
That's right, I read that before.
What are we waiting for?
Amy, wait! I give up. She's so weird.
Oh, come on. Alright, an action stage. Evade 0 and grab the balloon.
The robot that was following you is closing in on you.
So we have another robot called Zero, but sadly he does not have long blonde hair. Ah! So this is like survival horror. We're being chased by an invincible robot. We just have to get away. Whoops! I didn't think I would blow those up. I was trying to get the power up there. Whoa! That is awesome. So Amy can hit her hammer while running and do like a super flip move. That's really cool.
Press all 3 buttons and the door should open.
I thought I did. Oh, it is open. Great. Let's go in. Cool, cool, cool. Take that, Badnik. Oh, wait. Oh, the animal. I missed the animal. Oh, well. Zero, how'd you get here? Whoops. Okay. Ah, what? Oh, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, I miss classic Amy's design. You do see it in 3D in 2 games only. It's the aforementioned Sonic R and Sonic the Fighters, which I also aforementioned. Oh boy. The mirrors have weirded up my controls. Oh, right. I thought I was the one in the foreground, but I'm the one in the middle ground. What a trick. Nasty trick. Very cool. I like it. Get hammered. Ow. Cool. Okay. Oh, nuts. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Cameron says, Amy's characterization in this game is very nicely not boy crazy. Her and Sonic just sort of have different goals at this point in the game, and that's where the friction's coming from. And Gibbon says, yeah, the robot bosses in Gamma's story are the other members of the E100 series. Except for Zero here in Amy's story, who is presumably the actual E100 Alpha. So we're going to go around that panel that dropped us down. Oops! Oh my gosh. Well, that's what I get for reading chat, I guess. Yeah, so there's these other robots related to Gamma, which we should be meeting later. And then SA2, Sonic Adventure 2, has the mass-produced E1000 enemies units as common enemies. And of course there's Omega, who is a main character in number 2 and then the rest of the series going forward, including the Olympics games where he becomes friends with Donkey Kong. This is a thing that happens. Now I see that. The ones that drop are different color. Oop. Wait, so where am I exactly? What is this place that has all these strange traps? This must be the casino. Yeah, that's what they do to keep you gambling.
The robots won't see you if you hide in a barrel.
Oh, a barrel. It's Metal Gear Solid 4. Let's go. Ah! Not that barrel. We want to stay away from that one. How do I get in barrel? There we go. Stealth. Ow. I guess I shouldn't move around while I'm hidden in the barrel. Oh, you can hit Zero. You just can't destroy him. Okay. You know what this reminds me of? Billy Hatcher. Not surprising, really. Just the slightly slower pace of Amy's platforming and this environment. It's the same developer, of course. Anyway, there's E2000 heroes units in Sonic Heroes, and Phi in Sonic Battle is also an E-Series bot, but the number is kind of weird there. And then there's E 10,000 units in the Riders games.
Welcome to Twinkle
Phi
Hall.
is E 121, despite appearing after Omega, who is E 123. Not confusing at all. So you can hit Zero a limited number of times to smack him away, but eventually he'll start spewing smoke and become invulnerable, says Cam. Alright, well, that was interesting. Again, a different gameplay style and different types of levels, which is fun. We're going to have a look at Big Story now, which is the same concept. Different style, different level type. And then I'll do a longer time on Gamma when my time is dwindling, but maybe we'll go longer on this stream. How long would you say it takes to play through a full story? People who know? Keep in mind that I'm highly inexperienced. You've seen my performance so far. So Big is like oddball character, like he's like a Cloud Cuckoo Lander, you could say, if you were in TV tropes parlance. His one concern in this world is his friend Froggy, the frog, who apparently has ideas of his own about what he's going to do tonight. Oh, okay, chaos is involved. Interesting. So Big's whole story is about finding his friend Froggy and recovering him, but along the way he gets embroiled in the plot machinations by accident. Yeah, that's true. So the E units, all these robots that are derived from Gamma in this game, Gibbon says, are presumably an iteration of the Egg Robo units from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and now heavily featured in Mania, etc. Yeah, Big is playable in Sonic and All-Stars Racing, actually, on a motorbike.
What's up with the tail?
So I guess Froggy got mutated by Chaos. Wait, why did Big have a Chaos Emerald?
Wait a minute. You swallowed my lucky charm.
Oh no.
Come back here. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, so they're kind of depicting Big as a big dumb idiot, which is
For years.
a bit reductive, but oh well.
Wait up! Oh dear.
Depends on the character how long it takes. Some character campaigns are longer than others. Gamma's is on the shorter end, I think, says Cameron. Don't know how long, but probably between more than an hour and less than 4. Alright, well, I'll just play for a while then, and even if we don't finish it, that's fine. Oh, Froggy, come back, Froggy. What do people have to say to Big? The train station isn't open. Stuff doesn't take time very seriously, so you can see. Rude. Wow, what a huge cat. Meow. Yep, that's me. You gotta wiggle the lure, okay. This is Ocarina of Time fishing. According to these instructions. More or less.
There's a place somewhere in the city where you can go down into
Yes,
the sewer.
I saw that in Amy's story. There was a car parked over it, so now I know where to go. Big not affected at all by a car. Cam says, I think Big got a bad rap in the 2000s because of his gameplay, but I love the adorable lug. Yeah, my translator who helped me with the Sonic comic, which I'll try and put a link to that in the show notes. Just open a tab here to remind myself. Yeah, so the only thing she knows about the Sonic series is from those comics that she helped me translate. So now she has exactly one talking point whenever someone brings up Sonic the Hedgehog, which is that Big is her favorite character. Okay. So yeah, Big doesn't have any actions other than jump, it looks like. And pick up this statue. Nope, I can't pick it up. I instead cast my lure. Oh no, I can pick it up. Great. Let's throw it at that car and see if that moves it. Well, he's very strong. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Wow. Cool. Hello, man. Oh, around here? Oh. Oh, right. Of course. We're playing the Incredible Hulk, apparently. Just gonna press the action button. There we go. Should have thought of that. I didn't know he was quite that strong. Alright, so now we're in the sewers. Great place to be. Big. Very good choice. Walking around in that water. So we have to find Froggy and retrieve him via fishing rod. So Big has these like short exploration sections, and then there's fishing, and that's how his stages work. I felt like I didn't want to go to the exit because I hadn't yet achieved my objective, but it seems like it's the only way I can go right now. And worth noting that there are big character swap mods. He says ow because the tail closes, the door closes on his tail. Oh right, there's more tunnel, I didn't see that. Yeah, but none of them really stood out to me. So like, there's one that swaps Big for Zavok from Lost World, and you know, a couple of others. There's a few older mods that are just called Character in a Dress that takes Amy's modern dress and puts it over the character model of the other playable characters. So there's that, but yeah. I didn't want to swap Big out for a different character entirely because this is, you know, one of his very few playable appearances outside of All Stars Racing, of course. Just like Gamma. Oh, there's fish in there, so yeah, that makes sense. We'll cast in here. Not very close to any fish, so we'll pull it back in. Come on. Retrieve lure. Oops. Okay. Oh, there's Froggy. You can see him. Okay, so about there. Oh, he's moving. Well, I guess you should be able to catch other fish, right? Oh, look at him sitting down. Big is so cool. He's so adorable. Okay. Let's just go there. Come on. No, not you. Oh well. Oops! Oh. My pain bar filled up, so I failed. Wait, did I lose a life? Because I failed the fishing minigame? Seriously? Okay. Big, ultimate destruction. Yeah, that's right. Sadly, there was no, like, defamation of the model from destroying it. So you reel it in, but you don't let it get too high. Oh. And there's like a threshold, so you can tire the fish out a bit. Oh! Yay! 620 grams. That's not bad. Wait, you're gonna keep it? A fish that you caught in, like, an amusement park or whatever this is? Throw it back, Big. Seriously. You're not gonna eat it, are you? Hey, Froggy. Hey! Yeah, there we go. Come on. Yes! I'm gonna pull that Froggy in. Hey! Froggy is 500 grams, or at least slightly mutated Froggy is. Oh yeah, so Ken was telling me the stage ends as soon as you get Froggy, so the rest of the fish are optional. Alternate stage missions will tell you you have to catch a fish with a minimum weight. Right. So it's
Welcome
an
to Twinkle
it's an
Park.
extra challenge. Wow. So yeah, big, great stuff. Oh, I should tell you about my headcanon. So the original conception of Blaze is that she's from the future. They changed that later on to her being from an alternate dimension, but then you could construe the future as an alternate dimension, which is supported by dialogue and forces. Did I get that the right way around? No, the original one was that she's from an alternate dimension, and then it later changed to being from the future. Anyway, she's a princess in the future, and she's a purple cat. Who's another purple cat that we know in the Sonic series? The only other cat is Honey the cat, apart from Big. So that's my theory, is that the only cats that we know, Big and Honey, got together, they became royalty, and then eventually Blaze came out of that lineage. So there you go. Big becomes the king of Mobius at some point, or some country. That's my theory. Isn't that fun? Okay. So now we're going to play Gamma mode.
Select a character.
Let's get the instruction
Preparation complete.
before we do it, because we're going to be spending more time here.
How to play
The king
as
of all cats.
E102
Yes,
Gamma.
King Big. That's my thing. All right, lock on, jump. Okay, press the gun button. Okay. Oh, wheels. Okay, cool. Yep. So this is probably important stuff to read before every story mode, but
Unless you know everything.
indeed, it is tough if you don't know everything. I'm not omniscient. Okay. So that's how Gamma works. He's got a gun. I've been saying he, but that's an assumption. Omega is he, but I'm not really sure about Gamma. So Gamma is an egg robo, a hard-boiled heavy, if you will. Oh, different versions of Metal Sonic. Okay. The hard-boiled heavies are actually like specific, presumably after Zero. Yeah, the hard-boiled heavies are specific models of these egg robo type things, which, as Gibbon said, were first introduced in Sonic 3 Knuckles. Before that, there wasn't really a consistent, like, recurring minion force of Robotnik, but they work well as that role once they're introduced. He doesn't really have a supporting cast. Recently, it's just like Orbot and Qbot, and they're not very, I don't know, not very charismatic. And he's got various lackeys in the comics, like Snively and that other guy. I don't know. There's a green guy in Sonic the Comic.
Beta is there practicing.
What was his name?
Enter Gamma. You're not as advanced as Beta is, but you'll do fine.
Is it Snively or Snively? He must be in the cartoon, right? They gotta pronounce it. Cam loves Gamma. Destroy the Sonic doll. Oh my gosh.
Destroy the Sonic target. Destroy the targets, and you'll get extra time.
Okay. Is this the Tails doll? Which is such a big, like, part of the series. I think it's even a playable character in R. Okay, so you can get multiple lock-ons. Oh, even though we're, I guess, ostensibly a baddie at this point, we're still rescuing animals. Presumably, they're being retrieved just to be used again in subsequent badniks. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, a multi-hit Sonic doll. Mission complete. Gibbons' fan theory assumption is that the generic Egg Robos are the first E1 series. The Heavies are retroactively the E10s, which then brings us to Sonic Adventures 1's E100 series, and 2's E1000s, and so on. So he adds an order of magnitude each time. That seems unsustainable. But like you said, it does go up to, what was it, 10,000 in Riders? The Tails doll is quite distinct. It's different. Okay. My mistake. Yeah, it's like creepy and possessed or something. This is what I know about it. Wow, Eggman looks so small compared to Gamma.
I didn't think you had what it takes.
So this kind of like mech and shooting thing is what Tails was transplanted onto in the sequel,
If you want to stay on
inside a rideable mech armor thing.
to pass it. So pay attention to what I
Oops, sorry.
The almighty
Cool.
Egg Carrier is a flying fortress that needs a good crew.
So Eggman's another one of the models that was adjusted for the DX release and has been reverted back with the mods for this version.
101. Just call him Beta.
Okay.
I'm pitting the two of you against each other, and the winner serves on my ship.
So yeah, he did say Gamma was the second, so I guess Beta was the first, like, proper model, and Zero was a prototype or something, maybe. Okay, that makes sense. E101 Beta. Well, I'm gonna get sick of that high-pitched lock-on noise, I can tell you that. We'll see. Kaboom! That was easy.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Yeah, it's too bad that Gamma really never shows up again. He gets almost instantly replaced by Omega in the sequel, and as Cameron and Gibbon were telling me earlier, he shows up in Sonic Shuffle, which is a Dreamcast party game, like a Mario Party clone. And he's sort of in Sonic Battle, the GBA fighting game, but I think for story reasons it's not actually him.
What? So you want to come along with us, eh?
Cameron says that Eggman's 3D model is pretty rudimentary in both versions. I think they may have given him better hands, and that's it. Oh, okay. Not as big a change as I thought. And Gamma didn't get upgraded for DX at all. Huh. Okay. Oh, hello. This is the carrier that we saw in the intro. And in Amy's story. I'll never know how Eggman consistently builds things this big, but that's just one of them cartoony things. Like, he doesn't seem to have any infrastructure, you know? I was saying before, he doesn't have consistent minions. He just has these robots that he built, but how does he have the time and resources and whatever?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I'm overthinking it, of course.
You, the elite egg carrier crew, are here today
Power Rangers style.
to hear a very special announcement.
Okay. I'm listening.
Behold, it's a tailed frog. Very unique.
Wait, what? Okay.
This frog is absolutely vital to my
Here we go. See, I told you Big was important.
I command you to locate this frog immediately. You hear me? I don't care what it takes to get it. Just bring it to me. We haven't got time to waste, so come to attention.
Sonic Battle actually gives some good lore that he makes money on the side selling his robots as security forces, says Cam. Okay, that's interesting. I'm questioning local school children about where the frog is. Interesting. Thank you, child. I will not destroy you. Yet. Let's see what the striking employees say. We'll fight till we drop. Did the government send you agents out to suppress us? Well, don't bother. We won't give in to threats and violence. Whoa, what a hero. Look at this guy. Okay. So what can Gamma do? So if you press A during a jump, or like the jump button again, you'll instantly drop. You've got the lock on, and yeah, I guess that's it. I can pick up stuff. I wonder if I'm strong enough to pick up cars like Big is. Maybe not this car. Oh wait, the hotel. Yeah, the girl directed me to the hotel. So. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Wheel mode. Very cool. Hello, man. I can't get up the curb in wheel mode, though. Hello? 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 Whatever. Something weird going on with Gamma's legs there. Gamma gets some good NPC dialogue because people are afraid of him. Mr. Frog. I don't see anyone with that name staying at the hotel. Well, why are we looking for Frog? Let's check the swimming pool. I'm gonna talk to people. My company's on strike, so I can't go to work. What a bummer. Not another strike. Maybe he works for the railway as well. What the? I grew a propeller when I went over the water, so Gamma just doesn't go in water. He can fly, but only when over water, apparently. He's the opposite of a Back to the Future hoverboard. Because he's got power. These people aren't talking to me. And I'm like, stuck in wheel mode. Oh, okay, so I'm out of it now. Can I talk to you now? Yes. Froggy, I saw him hopping towards the beach. A big cat was looking for him too. See, it's all intertwined. And she's obviously talked to Big before. Yeah, don't button mash. Hold it down and lock on. Oh, it's Panzer Dragoon. You gotta lock onto multiple targets. That's great. And these, do these always say the same thing? Don't mess with the fence. Haha, too late, buddy. Alright. Catch Froggy. Whoa, look at all these lock-ons. Amazing. Not all of them count as giving me time though, because they're just environmental stuff. But you do get those extra time bonuses, which reduce your time. Oh no, it's counting down, so I have a time limit, which I can reduce with combo lock-ons. Okay, cool. Ow! Curse you, monkey. Aren't these robots like Eggman's bots? Why are they attacking me? Did that get explained yet? I'm working for him right now, right? Oh!
Mission failed.
I got clipped off and fell down. That's very rude. Well, I'm not doing any Chao Garden stuff today, so let's not bother grabbing animals. We'll just skip these enemies. Ow. Okay, I guess you can't skip all of them. The loop is locked because Gamma just doesn't go that fast. Ow! I didn't even see that one. It was blocked by my gigantic character model. I want this. Oh, it's Froggy. I got it. Okay. I was kind of looking forward to doing the Orca section again, but I guess not in Gamma's story. I caught Froggy. Careful, handle with care, buddy. Okay. I've been magically transported by Tikal, I assume. To Chao Garden? No. Well, you and me both, buddy. Are those the Chaos Emeralds?
Accessing data. No data found. Location
Really?
Unknown.
Okay.
This presents a problem.
Was that the Master Emerald too? So Robotnik doesn't know about Angel Island? Okay, whatever. Yeah, the big green thing in the middle. Chows! This is our first look at Chows in this game. They are the mascot species. basically for the whole series going forward until they were replaced by wisps pretty much in colors. And they come back in Lost World and kind of in Forces too. There's a lot of variants of them. This is the basic type. The only ones that are really characters are Chao, who's a robot, and Cheese, who is Cream, the rabbit's companion. Oh, it's Tikal! She's here! Yay! I like Tikal a lot.
I'm sorry. I see you must not be one of them, huh?
That's right. I'm not one of them, whatever them is.
Did you notice the presence guarding these children?
I did notice
He's
that.
a very
Interesting.
loving and gentle creature.
Uh-huh. Yep.
These little creatures are too vulnerable without its protection.
So I think she's talking about Chaos there.
This protection allows them to continue seeing in peace.
It's not much of a song, to be honest.
Even I was surprised the first time I
They're
saw
not
him.
really harmonizing or
Now
trying to
my father
sing at the
is
same
trying to
time.
take their sacred home.
Your father? I don't know
It
this
seems
lore.
his heart
What's
is
happening?
closed off to us all. My true hope is that someday we'll understand each other.
Yep. Well. Yeah. What? What was that? Maybe that was the past when Tikal was still alive.
My frog is the right one.
Gibbon says, you're experiencing the lore as we did when it came out. Just confused. So it looks like all the robots have come back with different frogs.
Ah, dummies, 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 dummies!
Yep.
None of you got the right one. We must find the frog with Chaos's tail.
That's really cool because it like throws you into the story and you have to play through the different character modes to get a bigger picture. Because as Gibbon says, you can get more context in Knuckles' story.
There it is, right there.
And Cameron says that this bit is more puzzle boxy. Other campaigns will make it clearer what's going on. Okay. Well, it still works.
All you worthless hunks of junk, be gone!
Like I said, I only know about the context of... I know a little bit about the context of Tikal thanks to the comic, which is, again, just a brief, like, joke strip.
This one's easy.
Froggy under his
Go to the
arm.
room through that last door. Once there, you'll find a
Is that
girl.
she's an ancient echidna, guardian of the Emerald or whatever. Has some tie to Chaos. And the Chaos. Yeah, absolutely, that's true. Gibbon says, to be fair, you're normally supposed to have more context up front, as you'd have unlocked Gamma by playing other characters' stuff up to a given point first. Yeah, so it's only thanks to the character unlock mod that I'm able to play Gamma's story at this point. Normally the characters' stories are unlocked after you encounter them in another character's story, and then you're getting the perspectives and the context from the different angles, so it's all linked in. And yeah, me jumping in like this is putting myself in at the deep end without the context. Yeah. And the music is doing some heavy lifting here too. Cameron says, I love seeing Gamma emote with pantomime and his deadpan delivery, like his giddy shaking when Eggman says he got the right frog. And yeah, the music here, cluing us in on what he's feeling right now. Seeing his older brother being dismantled and rebuilt. Villy Elder is here, says, best Sonic game.
This is the wrong
Interesting.
room.
My favorite so far is Sonic Rush, but I'm going to be playing a lot more of them this year. Not necessarily on stream. I'll play Pocket Adventure on stream at some point, but can't guarantee any of the other ones. But yeah, I know some things about Sonic and I like the series, but actually playing the games is not something I've gotten around to in a big way yet. What? So ENAGMG. What can we spell with all those letters? Magneg. Gamma? No, not quite. Gammon? Gamgan. Gem. Man. No? Gam. Gen. No, this is not Sonic Adventure 2, this is Sonic Adventure 1. And Billy Elder says, oh, this one sucks. Sorry. Oops. Yeah, Gibbon's excited for Pocket Adventure. And Cameron's favorite line in the game was, "This is the wrong room." Pocket Adventure is basically just Sonic 2 again, but with adventure aesthetics, according to Gibbon. Oh, so should I play 2 first then? I don't want to get too out of control with how many games I'm going to play. I'm already doing that right now with Lord of the Rings games, but I'll talk about that later on another stream. Oh boy, maid bot with maid dress. Great, can't talk to her though. The hot shelter entrance is closed, but this one's open. Yeah. Sorry I didn't really react to it, Cameron, but yeah, the context being so grim on Gamma's line of "this is the wrong room" makes the way he says it and how impersonal it is really funny. Alright, let's pay attention in this cutscene then. Oh, okay, so I guess they captured Amy at some point. This would have happened during some other story mode.
Go away!
Yeah, she's only got cat mouth because of the mod. Normally she would be moving her mouth and stuff. Give me the bird. You should flip in the bird.
Resistance is futile. Give me the bird.
We're quoting Star Trek now?
I said no!
Why not?
None of your business, why not?
Okay.
I want to know why you want it.
Data unavailable.
Okay.
You don't even know? I bet you'd be mean to him, you bully. Why not help us out instead? Don't you know how bad I feel?
Yes, appeal to the robot's emotions.
Does not compute.
Uh-oh.
Why try to save that which is useless to you?
What is this human feeling called friendship?
I feel sorry for you. Eggman failed to give you feelings.
Oh, they really are doing that.
Wait a minute, Birdie.
Oh no! Look at him jittering. What's the thing around the bird snack, by the way? I'm not going to get to that point in the plot at this point, I think. What?
Get going.
A crisis of conscience. Yes, Gamma. I knew you were your goodie because I'm playing as you in the game.
It is dangerous here.
As Gibbon says, this makes more sense once you know what's going on.
Hurry. We'll be arriving
Cameron
at
says that
Mystic
the
Ruin
thing
base soon.
at the bird's neck is a locket.
So, you're not like those other robots, huh?
Wow.
You truly are a good person inside, aren't you? I guess we can be friends then. Take care, okay?
Yay, friends. Too bad he never shows up again. Okay. I will also release this egg.
Pick up,
What is this? Is this a Chao egg? I don't know what to do with it.
throw.
Pick up, throw. That's empty. But I needed to get this egg.
Pick up.
Let's go, egg. You're my friend now. High score. Wait, high score. Sorry, Egg. Hedgehog Hammer. Oh. I guess this is something for Amy. A little mini game. Come on, Egg. We're out of here.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Gamma, get ready for battle instructions. Get the jet booster from the ammunition.
Ooh.
And get up to the deck. The ammunition.
Jet booster, huh? Sounds pretty good. Can I bring my egg with me, please? Jet booster room, ammunition room, so... Oh. Well, I went through the open door and it was the right one.
Booster. Press and hold the jump button and you'll float for a while.
He turned his whole body around. That's cool. There are special Chao eggs hidden in the overworld. If you take them to the Chao garden, they hatch into special colored Chao. Cool, cool, cool. Well, you guys said before that there were 3 gardens. One in the city, one in the ruins. I don't know where the third one is, but I'm assuming it's not on the egg carrier. If you set the egg down, I think it resets back where it was. Okay, cool.
Report to the rear of the ship.
Yeah.
Hurry!
Oh, my egg disappeared. Oh well. Let's try this booster. Okay, so it's a hover. It's not going to give me height. But the weird thing is, it's not attached to Gamma's body. It's floating behind him, and yet it still imparts momentum to him. Explain that one to me, eggheads. So to speak. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to fight the good guys?
How can I serve you, Dr. Robotnik?
Eradicate all of those menaces. Give them all you got.
Having the 3 of them together really
Will comply.
shows
I'm
off
counting on you,
the
Gamma.
character swap mods all at once, which is nice. Too bad Honey's not here. Okay.
Oh no!
Get shot. Kaboom.
Oh no! Oh no!
Come on.
Oh no!
You got no rings left. How are they still holding on with no rings? The rules just don't apply. Shoot Blaze in the face.
Amy?
Hey, Mr. Robot. I know you're not an evil sort. Wait, remember me?
Yeah, that was like 5 minutes ago.
Amy! Oh, I really don't get this.
Sonic, look! The egg carrier's losing altitude.
See, that's what all the characters are supposed to look like in the cutscenes. Mouths moving.
What will you do?
I'll nail that Eggman. He must be stopped at all costs.
Thanks again for saving me as usual, Sonic.
Oh. Did I skip ahead? Gibbon's not sure. I might have skipped ahead.
And how are you, my metal friend? It's dangerous here.
Anyway, Gamma is now hero.
Why not leave Eggman and come with us?
I don't know.
Why do you help me?
I told you we'd
Wait,
be
what?
friends the next time we met. Even Birdie wants the best for you. You must ditch that awful Eggman.
Camera says, I think you're a bit under the halfway mark of Gamma's story, FYI. Well, that's great, yeah. that's fine. Let's continue and finish out Gamma's story then.
We'll meet again, my robot friend.
Even after you finish Gamma's story as well as all the other ones, there's more to do in the game. You can unlock Super Sonic with all the Chaos Emeralds and play as him. You can play the Metal Sonic stages, which don't have story cutscenes, but is more to do. And you can play all the alternate challenge versions of the levels. Yeah, the flashback did not have my character models applied, so looked a bit different to what we just saw. A bit under the... Not at 50%, past 25%.
Enemy. Master
Wait.
registration deleted. E-series.
Okay.
Friends.
Ooh.
Must save.
Must save. Gamma's just changed his own programming. Pretty awesome. Terrifying implications, but anyway. We're just exploring the ruins. Who are you?
If you have the Stone of Wind, gusts of strong winds are known to blow in the caves.
Okay. We're doing that in this story too. Cool costume. Where'd you get it? Alright. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll keep going for now. Let me see. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. If you haven't already, check out the fun comedy fan dubs by on the Snapcube channel by Penny and her friends. The language is a bit stronger than what you'll get on this stream, but they're hilarious. They sort of redub over the cutscenes of Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic 06, Sonic Riders, one of the Riders games, or two of them. And now they're currently doing a... They're reading through a script that was generated by an AI for a new Sonic story where lots of silly stuff happens. Very funny stuff. Okay. Kaboom! Ooh, I obtained an item. Whoa, look at all this cool stuff. Am I invincible? So as you can see, they've adjusted this level for Gamma's gameplay now with lots more enemies to shoot and obstructions to get through. Whoa! I accidentally blew up the bridge. That's cool. Oh. Oh no. I must fight my former sibling, Delta. Since my change of heart, my former comrades are now enemies. That is high drama. Now, get blasted, sucker.
E-103 Delta.
Oh,
Rescue complete.
there was an animal inside the robot. Does that mean there's an animal inside Gamma too? Whoa. Wonder what type it is. Dropping so many frames. My internet must be bad today. Oh, yeah. Even says, no, you're saving them, of course. No, of course. Excellent reframing of the situation. Alright, so... I blew a hole somewhere. So you can move the camera, but not while you're moving. What do you have to say about this turn of events, man? The rocks crumbled and revealed the entrance to a cave. Somebody's sending us a message. Come on in. Okay, well, possibly. Yeah, as you point out, we are badniks, so of course there's animals inside. Yeah, I just didn't think of that as being a factor for these advanced models, I guess. But it makes sense. Does Omega have an animal inside him too? It's kind of an ethical quandary then, like, you know, if Gamma's a good guy now and helping out the heroes, that's cool and all, but like, the trade-off is that you're also torturing a small animal constantly in the meantime. What do you do about that? Like, this isn't a story element. Ideally, if it was, it would be a quest to find an alternate energy source for Gamma, but... So here's the Master Emerald. I guess it fell down here. And... apparently, we have some weird collision with it, but there's a chip out of it if you see the model over here. It's like a big crack in it. There. And that, I think, is the shards of what Knuckles is collecting. Because his responsibility is to guard the Master Emerald. And its cosmic powers. Phenomenal cosmic powers. Okay. What? So I think about Omega... Gibbon was saying, I hope not. I hope there's no animal inside. Considering he was in standby mode for over 200 years in Sonic 06. And Cameron says, I think whether or not Eggman's robots are animal powered depends on the game and the specific robot. See, that's what I was thinking. Like, that these more advanced ones wouldn't be animals inside. But yeah, it seems like they are, which is not addressed at all. No matter how far we go, the jungle never ends. It's getting dark. We better be careful. So Billy says, why aren't you going fast? Well, I'll try. I'll go into wheel mode, and then we can meme all we like. What? Cameron says in battle, Sonic Battle, he's using ground up Chaos Emeralds. But I think by the time... Ground up Chaos Emeralds? There's only so many of them, right? How did they grind them up?
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Okay, well, I'll just accept that that's what's happening.
If only
And
that monkey guard wasn't there.
Monkey guard? What? I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
Combat system activated.
Oh yeah, I haven't been using the idle chatter button at all, but
Combat system activated.
yeah. So Gibbon was speculating, I think by the time of SA2, all the robots have chaos drives inside them instead of animals. And Cameron says, nope, actually. Guns robots are powered by chaos drives, and GUN is like a government organization. But Eggman's handful of robots in Sonic Adventure 2 still have animals in them. So there's some lore for you. Oh, this monkey. Okay, so we shoot the monkey and we get through. Great. Didn't notice that gate to the side there. Should have looked. Ooh, hello. I like this music. I was just listening to the Jet Set Radio Future soundtrack yesterday, and my gosh, still amazing. But yeah, this is a little bit reminiscent. Obtained item. Of course, one of the reasons that I played Sonic Rush and I love Sonic Rush is that the soundtrack is by Hideki Naganuma, the soundtrack... I was going to say composer. He composed like half the tracks, and compiler, I don't know. He's the guy who did the soundtrack in the Jet Set Radio games, which are amazing. And Sonic Rush's soundtrack is also amazing. It's incredible. I love it. Okay. Oops. Oh, I got a little gorilla. And Cameron goes on, I think others are running off some kind of battery even in battle, but I'm not sure of the specifics. Wow. Some untapped Sonic lore that nobody's really sure about, it seems. I didn't know I would be asking unanswerable questions on this stream, but there you go. Whoop. Oh no. Another nasty sibling, Epsilon. Luckily we can basically stun lock these guys. Oops. Not if I'm aiming as poorly as that. There we go. Yeah, that's a good point. Begs some questions about Metal Sonic as well. Interesting.
E104 Epsilon.
Metal Sonic gets destroyed tons of times. Do they ever get an animal out of inside of him? I guess Metal Sonic sometimes takes that role I was talking about earlier of like a recurring minion of Eggman.
E103 Delta. E104 Epsilon. Rescue mission accomplished.
He rescued them by blowing them up. Well, he rescued the animals.
E101 Beta. Location unknown.
I guess that means this is the halfway point.
Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
Well, yeah, that's where you last saw them. And he was facing this way, so let's rocket on out of here with our wheels. Yeah, baby. Oh. This tiny lip was my downfall. Oh well. Notice how it's now nighttime. That's the time of day system in effect. All the hub areas have different lighting conditions for time of day. Pretty cool. Alright, so how do we get to the egg carrier then? That's our objective, but how?
Go to the egg carrier crash site.
Oh, the crash
You
site.
might find something.
Now you're testing my lore knowledge. Where did it crash? Did that happen in a different story? Where did it crash? Yeah, I don't think I saw it crash. Let's go back to Station Square. Cameron says I should pay attention next time I play and figure out over how many days this adventure takes place. Yeah. That's an interesting factoid. Talk to me. Oh no, I can't move. Why not? She said to hurry up and get out of here. Now she's frozen with fear. Okay, sure. Frozen with fear and yet able to converse. I'm not buying it. Oh, okay. After I fought Sonic, that is Blaze, it started losing altitude. Okay. Unfortunately, that doesn't...
Go to the egg carrier crash site. You might find something.
Oh, that's context for those characters, those NPC lines in another story. Oh boy. Yeah, the women back there, yeah. Okay, so after I fought Blaze, I came out in the ruins somewhere, so maybe that's just where I need to be. I should explore that area better. That was weird. Chichen Itza, that's another one. Just remembered the name of one of the ruin sites that the team visited while researching. Alright, so...
Mode change.
maybe we need to find an ice key to get through that ice door. Wait, the ice key? Stop and swap. That's it. I have to play through Banjo-Tooie. Oh, what's this? Oh, not enough height. Hold on. Oh, pfft. Never mind.
Mode change.
Meh. Yes, please do. Please be my hint guide. Be my Chao. Apparently, it's not obvious how to reach the egg carrier without context. Once again, I'm getting stuck in the walls. Okay, so we're gonna try and get that pickup over here. Ugh. Weak sauce jet rocket.
Mode change.
Okay, let's try the trolley. I'm having a trolley problem right now. It crashed into the ocean. Look near the water for a raft or boat. Okay, I'm dropping off the animals I rescued. I forgot that this takes me to Chao Garden, but here we are. Animals playing, having fun. That's lovely. What's this? A lion, maybe? Yeah, little animals running around. That's a Billy Hatch thing too, isn't it? I still don't have any Chao in my Chao Garden. Oh well. Alright. Thanks for the hint, Cam. I'll go check out the water side with some help from this map. Okay.
Will be departing soon.
Nope. Oh wait. This is got an Eggman head on it. I've never been able to interact with it before. Well, never mind. Okay, near the water. Let's go. Near the train station. Okay, thanks. Well, that's water near a train station. Nearish. Okay, so over here. We're looking for a boat. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope. This robot part of the game is quite slow. Anyone remember Knuckles' Pumpkin Hill bit? I've heard of Pumpkin Hill. It was featured in the Sonic comic web strips. And I know that the music is a meme for some reason. Is that in this game though, or is that in the sequel? That thing again, I don't know. Well, this is water, and there's an egg. I could take that to my Chao garden if I wanted to grow a Chao. To be honest, I prefer the slower parts of the game, the slower character modes of play. Because when you're running as fast as you are with Sonic and the like, it's a bit like you kind of feel too out of control, especially with my level of inexperience with the game and with 3D Sonic in general. It feels like, yeah, like difficult to control. Oh, it is in number 2, and it's a banger song apparently. It's not a meme, it's an absolute banger is what it is. Okay. Oh, there's another area at the bottom of the train station. Okay. Oh, okay, sure. So like I go in here and there's a boat station down. Okay. Aha. Wait, this? Oh! I'm on a tiny raft.
E-Series data. Beginning search. Processing data. Hot shelter. E-series location confirmed. Unlocking hot shelter sector now.
Okay. So we can go through that door that I found earlier then. That's good. See, the exploration pays off. And thanks for the tip, Cameron. That was very helpful. It would have taken me a long time to figure out where exactly to go. So now I just need to find a way into Egg Carrier. Okay. Oh, no. YouTube's playing ads. It's harder to tell where it is, Gamma, because it's night. Yeah. Totally. Not my fault at all. I'm good at video games. But yeah, thanks for the tip. Alright. Oh man, it's vocal. Oh, that's right. There's like hip-hop lyrics in certain songs in Sonic Adventure 2 that like very explicitly describe what the characters are doing in their level. And Knuckles is one of those examples. I remember this. And yeah, that's a cool song. I like it. I think, is that the song that contains the famous line, "Knock knock, it's Knuckles"? Because that's a good line. Play the... well. We can't get in there yet. Wait a minute. M-E-G-A... You can spell Mega Man. Interesting. Not Rockman though, so no good. Well, I knew that already, and I also know how to get to the hot shelter because I definitely remember that it's through this door. Correct? Yeah, nailed it. Oh, the Knock Knock It's Knuckles is in this game. Okay, okay. I don't want people knocking on my door. That's just a hassle. Even Knuckles. If Knuckles knocked on my door, I would say, please text me first, dude. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So this is fun. Platforming inside the egg carrier. That's cool. All this machinery around. So which game is it that has the "I'm the Eggman, that's what I am" song? The Eggman song that is called EGGMAN? Cameron just did Rossi Bucket Bay in Banjo-Kazooie and is having flashbacks. Yeah, hopefully I don't lose all my progress as soon as I fall down from this gear. I probably would, actually. Have I got a checkpoint yet? But I won't have to collect all the notes again in the whole level, at least. The Eggman song is number 2. Okay. Alright, now I'm up here. I can... Ah! Oh boy. I'll just try this. Ah! I fell right through the pipe. It has no collision.
Mission failed.
Mission failed. Totally mailed that fish in. So I did have a checkpoint. Ah! Yeah. Personally, it's just me, but I don't usually like vocal tracks in my games. So I prefer this kind of music. And my least favorite songs in Jet Set Radio Future are Aisle 10 and Birthday Cake, but I still like them. But that's beside the point. The point is, I find it distracting. Okay, so Gamma can climb a ladder. I should have known. Gamma rhymes with ladder. No, it doesn't. Whoop! No, humming is fine. But lyrics, I do not like. You just got DK Vine, my friend. Yeah. Do they hum in Mining Melancholy? Humming. Wait, who are you? Do I know you? Villy Elder. Did you know that Donkey Kong Country 2 is my favorite game of all time?
The high-speed cargo station is ahead.
Humming. Does it have humming in it? Well, anyway. Whoop. You missed. Oh, what? Excuse me? Oh, no, please. Please. Alright, we're gonna do this again. Mining Melancholy. Which is not the official name of the track because it doesn't have an official name. But it's what everyone calls it because of Chad McKenna and DK Vine. There's no humming in this. Oh, there is actually. Later on. So you're talking about this part of the song. No, wait, I just went past it. Sorry, I was skipping around. This bit. Yeah. So you're talking about that humming, which I agree with you now. I see what you meant. That is humming. And yeah, I'm fine with it. Like I said, it's not lyrics. But I didn't intend this to be a litigation of which songs I like and don't like. Ah! Go away. Okay, so we hit this and then rush over to get nabbed. Oh! Excuse me? Hey, there we go. Oh, okay, there we go. New law. Cameron says that the rare Twitter account called it Mining Melancholy once, so I now consider that canon. Alright, I'm on board. Mining Melancholy is now official. That's great. I do wonder what they would have called it if it had been given a proper... if it had been included on the soundtracks, but those names also were not... Oh, wait, what? Oh, no. Because I took so long with some of those puzzles, my time ran out. I've just snagged a bit back by shooting some monkeys. Ah! But I didn't get game over. It's still letting me go, even though I ran out of time. I should not have been dilly-dallying so much. Wow! Okay, there's this momentum in play here if you're standing still. Or if you jump, yeah, you can get moved back. Alright. Was I really in danger of, like, dying right there? Oh, I fell through the floor! Speedrun trick! There you go. I've learned a new technique. No good. Luckily I got a bit of a time reset when I went back to the checkpoint. But I'll be more mindful of that now. Whoops. Well, I can walk on this. Not really, no. Oh! Yeah, save it. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. That's a cool thing. Rare. Acknowledged the fan naming Mining Melancholy. Might as well. Better than calling it, what's... In DKC2 GBA, it's just named after the first level it appears in, which I think is... I should know this. Cannon's Claim, I believe, is the first mine level that you hear that song in, and that's what they name it in the sound test on the GBA port. Woo! So, yeah, but Mining Melancholy is, of course, a better name. Oh no, Sigma! I think that's Sigma. Lowercase has been converted into an automated gun platform. That's sad. Let's see. So Cameron said Crush 40 Butt Rock is my favorite, so I'm biased. Of course, that's the music from this game. That's the vocal music. Like the rock tracks in this and other Sonic games are by Crush 40. Yeah. And Cameron said that this is Gamma's hardest level. Really have to mind the timer and keep shooting. Yeah, it looked like I hovered backwards because of the momentum of the train. It was moving under me when I jumped off it. So, yeah. Bit rough there. But, whoa, look at that. 6 seconds left and we cleared that boss. That's good. We've rescued another of our comrades from enslavement by Eggman. Alright. With no hint what to do next. Let's... Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but we're going here now.
E105
Oh.
Zeta rescue complete.
Oh, Zeta. It was Zeta. Okay, my
Units
bad.
remaining.
So that's what a lowercase Zeta looks like. Okay. It wasn't used in any of the maths or science that I studied, so I didn't recognize it. And spoilers, Cameron in my Game Club Discord has been giving a fun piece of trivia about the game every day, and I'm enjoying those greatly, by the way. One of the trivia days is dedicated to Zeta here. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Billy, how this is Gamma's almost only appearance, apart from a couple of minor spin-off showings. But afterwards, Omega really replaces him as like the rebel Eggman robot who is part of the main cast. And yeah, kind of usurps that position as far as the rest of the series. 101 Mark II. So directly into another boss fight. Oh, he's got a shield, but we can... Okay. He can dodge, he can deflect, he can shield, but after... Oh, guess we're going to take out all of those little rockets. They're very persistent. Okay. Ah, I missed one. I was going to say he could turn invisible, but I guess he just like teleported or something. I don't know. So after that dash, turn around and shoot. No problem. And by the way, if you came in late, I'm playing the Steam release, which is distinct from the 2004 PC release. And I got it in a bundle at some point, along with a bunch of other Sonic Steam games. But I'm using mods to make the experience closer to what the Dreamcast original was. And part of that is also reverting the Steam version to the 2004 version, and then reverting assets within it. It's complicated, I think. Don't know why they do that, but maybe there's mods that already existed for the earlier version previously. Anyway. Oh yeah. Explosion effects reminiscent of Bomberman 64. Yeah, the bombs do have that kind of spherical explosion, don't they? In those games. Kind of reminds me of in Lilat Wars, where not all the explosions are spheres, but a lot of them are. Especially the big one at the end of Macbeth with the train, when you make it run into the depot, and yeah, that's what I'm reminded of. Actually, yeah, most of the bosses in that game end with a big spherical explosion, just like this. Yeah. Okay. Lilat Wars, check it out. That's one of my favorite all-time games. 64 or otherwise. Boom, yeah. Made me into a Star Fox fan. A whopping 3 rings. I'm surprised my total is that high, actually, considering how often I get hit. Oh no, Beta! Poor baby. Yep. It's not everybody's thing. Rail shooters and such. Oh no, Beta! Oh, is that Amy's flicky friend? Was that the end of this campaign? No, Amy's friend was a different color, I think. More blue. Yeah, different flicky friend, yeah. So they are kind of addressing, sort of, the fact that these bots have the animals inside them. They haven't... Oh, is the pink one in Gamma? They're all friends. Oh no, Gamma. What happened, buddy? You okay? You want to talk about it? Oh no. Uh-oh. Gamma's exploding. I guess this is why he never shows up again in the series. But if it means that the birds are free and reunited, that's a good compromise there, as I was talking about before. Like, that's this game actually addressing that issue. The pink bird. Oh, that's so nice. There you go. They actually did it. So there's some of the names that I mentioned earlier. Yuji Okawa for the character design. Jun Sunue, we talked about as the composer, sound and stuff. Wow. That was nice. Yeah. Like you were saying before, you know, I feel like I missed some context from not playing through all of the other campaigns. But yeah, Gamma's campaign it's really cool. Had some emotional beats to it. Of course, we never saw Chaos's other forms. They would be in Sonic's mode. So yeah, says Cameron, that's why Gamma doesn't show up much after this. Fair enough. And the fact that that is the ending of his story in this game really makes me okay with him not showing up again, because like that's part of his story, is that he had to die so that the Flickies would be reunited, and that was really important to the story there. So yeah, but like we said, it just makes me wonder even more about what's going on inside of Mega. But that's something I don't think that gets addressed, but definitely was addressed here and to good effect. So yeah, that's cool stuff. And we saw Tikal. I'm glad about that. I like her. Yeah, exactly as Cameron says. He gets a bittersweet little self-contained story and makes his exit. Oh, Billy, you sourpuss. Embrace the feelings and the different gameplay styles. We can't all be Sonic running fast on tiny little platforms. Okay, well, I have run pretty late. And yeah, I'm glad I got to cover everything that I wanted to. Unless there's any like really specific requests about something that any of you want me to do in the game, I'll call an end there. But yeah, check out the patches, especially SADX Mod Installer. Gives you a lot of nice quality of life features, bug fixes, Dreamcast reversions, as well as access to Game Banana's library of mods, which you get through on your browser. And then there's a one-click button to import them into the mod manager. And yeah, you can play around with them then. There's customization for some of these mods too. During the install process of the mod manager, there's a lot of optional ones that you could choose to use. But within the mod manager, there's like a customized button where there's options. Like I know, for example, the classic Amy mod swap has different options for the clothing items she's wearing. So you can swap things around, and different mods have different settings for that, for those kind of things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well said. Gamma's credits are a good spot to end on. Well, absolutely. There is a lot more game. Like I said, there's tons more game. Every character has a story mode at least as long as Gamma's, probably longer. But yeah, too much for one night. It's currently 3:45 on East Coast Australia time. PM. I'm out of water. That's a good sign to end, I think. Sonic Team presents. Yeah, I think I alluded to that earlier. Oh, what a nice screen. That Cameron says, just to throw it out there, Tails and Eggman's levels in Sonic Adventure 2 are directly inspired by Gamma's gameplay, and there's a recent mod to skin Gamma over them in that game. Yeah, so I knew about the Tails mecha thing, but yeah, Eggman has a similar mecha, and you could play us both in Adventure 2. Where they just, yeah, port that gameplay over. In the same way that Rouge in the second game is a kind of copy of Knuckles. Yeah, cool. Oh, wow. I need to not sit on this chair anymore. Ooh! And drink some more water, which I recommend to everybody. It's delicious. Now, before we go, was there anything else I wanted to say? Oh yeah, rock music with lyrics. It's fine at the title screen. I don't want it playing while I'm playing a level. That's my perspective. Okay, thanks for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. My first, like, dip into this game, and one of the first times I've played a 3D Sonic game, aside from Generations. I'll play some Pumpkin Hill later on my own time. It is fun. Yeah, I did have a nice time with it, Cam, thanks. And he says, it's really fun to see someone play this game with fresh eyes. Yeah, sorry that I'm so clueless about it, and I any mistakes or stupid things that I did. Yeah. Alright, so I'll catch you all later. future plans for streams. I'm gonna play some like homebrew 8-bit games at some point soon.
Stop it, Sonic!
And I've got a stream plan with my brother soon, but he's got a new job which has a much more restrictive schedule, so it'll be an off regular timing thing.
This robot is my friend!
So yes, until then, see you. Thanks for joining me now, and check out Sonic games. They're fun.
Okay.
Bye.
Whatever you say.
Oh, and check out Jet Set Radio Future. It's the best
You must
game
have
ever
your
made.
reasons.
Bye.